A threat that is becoming nearly as concerning as violent criminals is, for officers, suicide. Texas happens to lead the nation in the number of law enforcement officers who have attempted or committed suicide. And tonight our J.D. Miles is going to share with you now a new idea to help protect those who keep us all safe.
We take for granted that officers are trained to filter out the stress and trauma they experience every day. That's not always the case, and too often they take out their pain on themselves. It's a job that requires keeping emotions in check while dealing with emotional people. It's also a job that comes with the daily risk that you might not come home at the end of the day.
I probably had cumulative trauma from years of just seeing the things that you see and dealing with the things that you deal with.
Houston Johnson is a retired Central Texas police officer who knows firsthand the fatigue and burnout that can test the mental health of those in law enforcement.
And how do I take my experiences and just be someone who is a good listener, someone who has access to resources that might be able to help them.
Johnson is one of 30 current or former officers trained to be part of the new Texas Law Enforcement Peer Network. It was announced today by retired Irving Police Chief Jeff Spivey, who now serves as executive director of the Dallas-based Caruth Police Institute.
We know that suicide tends to be the leading cause of death amongst police officers. The state of Texas, the last 3 years at least, has led the nation in suicide rate among police officers.
The program is believed to be the first of its kind in the nation and will give only officers anonymous access to an app so they can talk to a peer about anything, personal or professional, that may be weighing on them.
The personality that it takes to be a police officer, I'm supposed to be the helper. I'm supposed to be the person that saves everyone else. So I can't express my own weakness. I can't express my own struggles because I'm supposed to be the problem solver for everyone in my community.
Spivey says the average officer experiences an average of 188 traumatic events during their career. The goal of the peer network is to reduce suicides among officers to 0 by 2023. And tonight we can report the app is up and running with ongoing training available for any officer who wants to become a peer. In Dallas tonight, J.D. Miles, CBS 11 News.
J.D., we thank you so much. And if you or someone you know is thinking about suicide, there are lots of resources to help. You can call the simplest number, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, 24/7. The number you see on your screen, 1-800-273-8255.